Welcome to Distance Learning and Telecommunications. That's the formal title of this course, but I like to call it How to Teach Online. In this class, you're going to learn how to teach online, and you're going to learn how to teach online even if it's a course that's already been built for you and you're going to teach, or you're going to be designing and developing the course yourself and then delivering the course. These are the two types of students that take the class. They're both learning how to teach online. And so what I hope to help you do is to teach online. Now, I've been teaching online since 1998, and I've taught many online classes. And one of the questions I get asked all the time is, what's the difference between, what's better, face-to-face or online? That seems to be the question that everybody wants to ask. And my answer to that question is I usually give two examples, and they're both bad examples. So when people say, isn't face-to-face better than online? I said, well, in face-to-face classes, when I was at Purdue University as an undergraduate student in math, I took Calculus 1, 2, and 3 with 500 of my closest friends. And so is that class the class that you're talking about when you say, is it better for face-to-face or online? I don't think that those classes are very good classes. Now, the example that I always give with online when they say, well, is it face-to-face better or online better, is I always give a bad example of online. And a bad example of online is I put some PDF files up online and then I make some multiple choice tests to test whether or not they understood what they read. And that's your online class. That sort of, it parallels quite well the idea of a correspondence class where I send you a bunch of reading materials, you read those, and then I send you a multiple choice test that you complete and mail back. Both of those examples of education, I would say, are bad examples of education. Now, can you teach a 500 student class and be successful? Absolutely. There's a geography professor at the university or at Virginia Tech who teaches a class, and he has to cap the class at 3,000. He gets world leaders, it's a geography class. He gets world leaders from all over the world to come and Skype into the class and talk about issues, global issues. And students love that class. He's entertaining. He has a way of capturing your attention. He has a way of lecturing that gets people excited about geography. So can you teach a large class effectively face-to-face? You betcha. Can you teach a distance course that's got PDF files and multiple choice tests in a much more engaging way? Absolutely, you could do that. But what we're going to do in this class is we're going to try to figure out what's a good way of doing that. What's a good way of teaching an online class? What's a good way of creating an effective and engaging online class where you can establish relationships between you as the teacher and your students can develop relationships amongst themselves. That's what we want to do in an online class. If you think about what's a good face-to-face class and think back through your education, what's a good class? Often it's a class where you feel really connected to that teacher or that professor. And so that's what we want to do with our online class, is get you to connect with your students. And that's what we're going to do in this class. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a look at the syllabus, read the syllabus, and then when you're done reading the syllabus, come back and I'll talk a little bit about the overall structure of the class. Thank you, and again, welcome to How to Teach Online.